All right, let's just get right into it. We've all seen the headlines, right? The ones promising that AI is this magical key to making you rich, like overnight. So we decided to call its bluff. We set up a personal challenge. Could we actually earn real, hard cash using 5 different AI tools in just 24 hours? And that's the big question, isn't it? It's so easy to get swept up in all the hype, but we wanted to cut through the noise, you know? To see what's actually possible when the clock's ticking and you're basically starting from zero. Is this whole instant AI income thing the real deal, or is it just a myth?
So, yeah, challenge accepted. We had one day, 5 different kinds of AI, and just one single goal: end the day with more money in our account than when we started. Let's see how it all went down.
Here was our game plan. We picked 5 totally separate arenas where AI is really making a name for itself: writing, art, video, voiceovers, and even graphic design. Each one was going to be its own little experiment, its own shot at making some money.
First up to the plate, AI writing. We jumped onto tools like ChatGPT with a pretty simple idea: generate a really solid article, maybe some marketing copy, and then try to sell it fast on a freelance site like Upwork or Fiverr. The mission was to find a quick, one-and-done gig.
So we fired up the AI, and honestly, in just a few minutes, we had a 500-word blog post that was pretty good. But then came the real work, hitting the pavement on those freelance sites. It took a couple hours of just scrolling and sending out proposals, but we finally snagged a small job. Not to write from scratch, but to take our AI text and just polish it up for a client. The final payout? $15 in our pocket.
And this right here gets to the heart of it. The AI's part? Perfect. It spit out the content in record time. But what an AI can't do is go out and find you a client. The actual bottleneck wasn't making the thing. It was the human part. The marketing, the hustle, and trying to close a deal on a crazy tight deadline. Okay, next up, we decided to get artsy. With these incredible tools like Midjourney, we wondered if we could turn a few clever text prompts into actual sellable products. The plan was straightforward: generate some unique digital art and throw it up for sale on a marketplace like Etsy. We actually had a lot of fun with this. We created this whole beautiful collection of high-res fantasy landscapes and listed them as digital downloads. And we got attention almost immediately. Tons of favorites, lots of views. But turning that attention into actual sales, way harder. By the end of the day, we'd made exactly 1 sale. That earned us a grand total of $5. Moving on, we dove into the world of automated video. We used a tool called Pictory to crank out a bunch of those faceless YouTube shorts you see everywhere. You know, the ones that are perfect for quick, snappy content. The AI just takes a script and bam, it finds stock footage to match. In about an hour, we had created and uploaded 10 different shorts. And they look great. But here's the cold, hard reality check. YouTube doesn't just pay you instantly. You've got to meet their subscriber counts and watch hour goals first. So while we created some cool stuff, our earnings from this for the day were a big, fat 0. And that is such a critical point to remember. The AI lets you build a whole library of content at like lightning speed, but it can't bend the rules of the platform to help you make money faster. This stuff is a long game. It's not a 24-hour sprint. All right, let's see how our 4th contender did. This time, we used those hyper-realistic AI voice generators. Think 11 Labs. Our goal was to offer quick voiceover services for something small, like a short video ad or a little explainer, and again, use freelance sites to find a buyer. You know what? This was a surprise win. We pretty quickly found a client who just needed a clean, simple voiceover for an internal company video. And, this is the key part, they were totally fine with it being AI generated. The tool gave us a perfect recording in minutes, and we pocketed a cool $20. That felt really good. For our final test of the day, we jumped into graphic design, specifically using some of the new AI features baked into Canva. The task? Find a small business that needed a quick batch of social media posts and offer to do it for a simple, flat fee. And this turned out to be our biggest win of the entire day. We got in touch with a local shop owner who needed 5 quick promo images for a sale they had coming up. Using Canva's AI, we whipped up some concepts, polished them, and had them ready in less than an hour. The client was absolutely thrilled with the speed and paid us $30. So,
After a full day of prompting, creating, pitching, posting, running around in 5 different digital arenas, the moment of truth has arrived. How much money did we actually make from this whole AI-powered side hustle?
The grand total after 24 hours of effort was $70. Look, it's not buy a new car money, but it is definitely not zero. We proved that yes, it is possible to earn money with these tools in just one day.
So where did that $70 actually come from?
Well, when you break it down, a really clear pattern emerges. Graphic design was our MVP, bringing in $30. Voiceovers were right behind at $20, and writing pulled in $15. But trying to sell AI art on a big marketplace barely made a dent at $5. And the video effort, since it's all about long-term growth, well, that earned nothing in our little 24-hour window.
So, what's the final verdict here? Was it worth it? I mean, $70 is $70. But it took a full day of really focused work, not just playing with the AI, but all the stuff around it, marketing ourselves, finding the clients, and actually managing the jobs.
So here's the bottom line. What really worked? Using AI to power simple, fast services for clients who needed something right now. And what didn't? Trying to build an audience from scratch and get monetized on a super crowded platform like YouTube or Etsy. In just 24 hours, the real struggle wasn't the creating part. It was finding someone to pay for it.
And I think that's the most important takeaway here. AI is an unbelievable tool. It's an accelerator. It can take the creation part of any job and just put it on hyperspeed. But it doesn't replace business sense. It doesn't replace marketing skills or good old-fashioned hustle. It's an amazing tool in your toolbox, but it is not a magic button that just prints money. Which kind of leaves us with one last big question. We made $70 in a single day. What could we pull in if we did this for a full week? Would that income actually scale up, or would we just completely burn out? What do you think? Let us know.